so we're actually going to go ahead and go.
Yes. So Mark and Krono are currently playing. For people who want to know what their song set is, they're currently playing Rick Miller Girl as their first song, as you can see. After that, Cosy Catastrophe Challenge will be the second song they play. And then if it goes to a tiebreaker, their options are Common Break Expert, Acid Tribal and Dance Challenge, and Trip Machine Nanoglide Expert 16.
All right, both players are very familiar with this chart. This chart was a KAC qualifier.
Yes, 2019 I want to say. So I don't know, it's actually kind of interesting. I don't think either player played during KAC 2019. Mark might have, I don't think Krono did, but both players are going to be very familiar with this chart regardless.
So this chart, on top of it having kind of and a little bit of ascending BPM, is very tricky. You're going to have these bursts that follow into the step jump patterns as well. So it is a little bit of a gasser. So
yeah, the tricky parts are the crossovers. Like you'll start seeing these, and then towards the middle part of the song, you're also going to have some additional crossovers. And those are really tricky when you're trying to MA those crossovers at 200 BPM.
Both of them handling really well, still within 1 point of each other. Leads kind of bouncing back and forth. The absolute focus, both of them locked in.
Yeah. This is clean play for both players.
And Krono picks up a great, so that gives Mark a 3-point lead.
Yes, right now.
Now 2. And over there, yep, there go those crossover patterns.
Yeah, that's probably arguably the hardest part of the song. Those skippity paps, as we can call them.
Mark just evading those so well. All right, we are about to wrap up the song. This is if Mark can go ahead and just maintain this, he's going to take it. But he needs to do so because Krono is no slouch. Here we go.
Wow.
Mark, 8EX over Krono.
Yeah,
PFC.
Hit perfect PFC.
Jeez. But Krono with an absolutely solid score of 16 and 1. Great. We mentioned how locked in they are, but can you look at those offsets? 5, 5, 9, 8.
Yeah, both players are locked in. They're in that window.
All right, so Mark is now 1 song away from moving on
to Losers Finals.
The Losers Finals to battle for 3rd place and potentially a shot at the winner between the match of Hara June and Chris for Life. So, as we see, tail of the tape, Mark has a PFC of 12 on this, which is, I'm just going to say this borderline irresponsible.
That is so good for this song. Krono has a 980K. I'm assuming he played the song earlier today or somewhat recently. I know he has a higher score than that, obviously, based on his performance.
So no sight reads. Both players very familiar with the chart. It's actually pretty interesting that we have 2 charts in which we're going to have like really tricky crossovers and burst patterns.
Yes.
Whereas with the Cosy Catastrophe, we're going to be dealing with Soflon, some speed changes.
Cosy Catastrophe, the issue is you're not only just dealing with crossovers, you're doing so on those slowdowns. They're so dense with notes, too.
All right, we're going to go ahead and speed up.
Both players pretty much tied here going into the first slowdown. Some perfect spare.
Still maintaining the lead by about 1 point, now 2. Krono picking up a great. So now a 5-point lead for Mark. Seven points at the freeze.
Yep.
Oh no, Krono picked up just a straight great on that single step.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Come on, everybody, make some noise! 300 combos!
Ooh, Mark
this.
picking up a miss. He's still maintaining that lead, but that's not something you want to do with Krono.
Yeah, especially when it's getting this close.
All right, song's not over, chat.
Mark's only, look at this, only -6 on his personal best, not -8 that great. Mark closes it out. Wow, very close from him. 20-1, but 25-5 from Krono as well. Both players just locked in. Crowd's giving Krono the props.
Chat,
he deserves it.
Chat, I'm gonna need to see some. I'm gonna need to see some hats. I'm gonna need some sombreros. I'm gonna need to see some cats. I'm gonna need to see some eso.
Eso, Boricuras.
Eso! Be proud of your boy, the crown, the king of Puerto Rico, representing, heading out the tournament, 5th place.
4th place.
4th place.
4th place.
Yes, he is actually 4th place. Now, we mapped that out. Yeah, he is heading back home, 4th place, with an absolutely incredible showing.